What took friends? I am back on a video with episode 46 of Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger. Again, like my gotcha review, I apologize it's being late. Very late. Like I said, we reviewed episodes 49, 8, only 49 of King-Ohger, episode 22 and 23 of Girl Child. These are the double reviews. I'm prepared for King-Ohger's finale next week. Can't believe this, but yeah, King-Ohger's ending next week, guys. Next goddamn week. Sad. We're gonna definitely be paying respects to that great season. But we'll see how well Buncher does when it debuts, like in 2 weeks' time. So Buncher debuts in 2 weeks' time. Okay, so, need to see. So let's get this review done. Then once this video uploads, I can get to episode 47. I'll be done for night, enough time, play games. I was planning to play a game after I'd done the reviews, that's why I showed it down. That's why I showed it up with 6 reviews to 8 to 4. Now we have enough time just to play some bloody video games. Now it's 11:29. Due to the damn buffering. That really pissed me off. But so yeah, it just I don't know why it's buffering, but I'm looking forward to Buncher's first episode. But we won't be the last King-Ohger content we'll be seeing in this year. Because don't forget, we got 2 King-Ohger crossover movies coming out. Yeah, I'm serious. If you didn't know, I did a show about this not too long ago. King-Ohger will be having 2 crossover movies. Which is the first in Super Sentai history. Normally, a Sentai team has 1 crossover movie with the previous season. Only 1. But King-Ohger's the exception, getting 2 crossover movies. This is pretty exciting. If they're going to be just as great as the King-Ohger 2-episode crossover months ago, by the way, back late last year, it's definitely going to be amazing. Of course, the Don Brothers one, I'm not going to watch it because I'm not seeing Don Brothers. Yeah, the crossover is obviously Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger versus Sabotage Sentai Don Brothers. We all know that. Typical. But the surprise is that King-Ohger is given another crossover with King-Ohger. But this time, instead of Prince being the lead Red, we don't have. I'm pretty sure he'll be appearing. No, we got Daigo Kiryu returning. My man Daigo. Love that guy. They do acknowledge him being too perfect. Doesn't have any flaws. There's something of a flawless character like Daigo. I get he's a lead ranger, and a lot. It's not really investing again to someone who, damn traitor. Please don't fucking do that. Sorry. Oh, yes. Again, it's not really endearing for to follow a flawless character. No, when it comes to story-based shows, but you got King-Ohger may be story-based. It's also episodic, Monster of the Week type of story. I get in those such shows, it's gonna be hard to follow a protagonist who isn't really flawless. Who's really flawless? It's pretty flawless. So they can't relate to them. That's understandable. But you mentioned the picture, I don't care if Daigo's flawless. He's likable. He's just fun. Don't forget, you gotta remember, Kyoto was supposed to be a fun season. It came out in 2013. It was meant to be a fun, enjoyable season for fans. You see how... See, it's pretty popular. Since it make the 2024 marks the King-Ohger is the first Super Sentai season to properly make multiple cameos, the most crossovers, rivaled by King-Ohger, of course. But King-Ohger comes in second, since King-Ohger has a leg up, built one more extra movie. So yeah, we still have the King-Ohger crossovers. Tokyo Sentai Zero Sentai King-Ohger versus Tokyo Sentai Go Busters. Versus Sentai Tokyo versus Zero Sentai King-Ohger. You also crossover King-Ohger. And it's a kind of crossover movie with King-Ohger. It marks 4 crossovers. And I'm not counting that superhero crossover, that Sentai Battle Royale type of thing. That won't count because it features all kinds of Sentai. At all. Of course, it's rivaled by Gokaiger in its many crossover appearances. As well, go get. After Kaiser said that Gokaiger to a few crossover movies. Kaiser Sentai Gokaiger versus Tensou Sentai Goseiger. Kaiser Sentai Gokaiger versus Space Sheriff Gavan. Tokyo Sentai Go Busters versus Kaiser Sentai Gokaiger. Tobutsu Sentai Jiroja versus Kaiser Sentai Gokaiger. 2 Kaiser and Kaiser Sentai Gokaiger and 2 Kaiser. So basically, the one that comes up on top is Gokaiger with 5 crossovers, 1 more than Kyoruja, and 2 more than King-Ohger. So yeah, the top 3 Sentai win the most crossovers. That could be more, no? And again, there's Nimbu Sentai Hurricaneja, who crossed over with the previous season Yakuja Sentai Gal Ranger, and the next season Bakuryu Sentai Abba Ranger, who also reappeared in 2 episodes of Kaiser Sentai Gokaiger. I'm not sure Shuriken Sentai Ninja counts, because only Hurricane Red appears. Looks like Ninja Red Sasuke. So you get the gist. I'm getting off topic. It's actually write down a chart list. I see. Super Sentai started a crossover. It was proper crossover movie. The first original crossover movie happened only back in the 1970s. With Jack Denki Tai, and he meets the Sentai Go Ranger crossing over in the 1970s. Since the first 2 Sentai seasons, but they were created by Shotaro Shinomori, so of course they'll cross over. It was a big event. But the first proper crossover movie was Sentai. Mostly the Versus movies happened only back in 1995. The Choiki Sentai Oranger versus Ninja Sentai Kaku Ranger. This actually is the first cross versus movie in Super Sentai. Well, it has been, like I said, there was also a crossover for that movie, but that's all the way back in the 1970s. We never had a crossover since. And some of them did tie into Denji Man, which could have a nice a special one-off, a fun crossover episode with Denjimon. They could have literally done that. Taiyo Sentai Zanmogan and Denshi Sentai Denjimon. It'd be pretty cool. It's a missed opportunity too. And Machiko Soka's character go up against two different Sentai, and that crossover symbolized her defeat. The Digimon help Zanmoga defeat her once and for all, since she is a problem of them. And they'd be there to they actually could appear in the final episodes too to support the Zanmogan, just not like doing a sinister saving when the Zanmogan face off against the main antagonist of the series. We haven't talked about the episode yet. Sorry. Let's get to it. Right. So the episode was out with Jeremy's usual recaps. As we transition. Oh, fucking pillow! That's not the blade do that. Oh yes. Hey, Jeremy's narration transitions into you can all just ready to face up against Grody. Now planning you she's gonna kill him with her power. She'll never use something so ugly. She only used something so ugly on Grody, the man responsible for her parents' death. The man responsible for her parents' death. So, strike him. Seems like Grody is taken down. I was like, no, he can't be taken down. It's too early. It's literally the start of the episode. Doug is not worried. Why? Because Grody brings back to life. Not even he knows why. As sometimes sugar shells are coming out of his body. Gets pissed at Doug dead. Disappears. As his story takes a big turn. As Jeremy finishes up that scene saying, as the story goes. Well, the opening. After the narration, first part of the narration, Jeremy said, you never so defile and horrible and merciless as Grody won't be worth being told in a story. And this episode actually has a pretty good questions on life and death. And Grody's the perfect character for the allegory, since he's basically a Grim Reaper in a way. He wields a scythe, like the Grim Reaper in Legends. Where does the origin of the Grim Reaper first come? But in a lot of comedies, when the Grim Reaper appears, he always depicted with Swedish accent, due to the character appearing in a Swedish movie, all the way back in the 20th century. I don't know the exact year. You see, represents Animaniacs and Bill and Ted. Good film series, by the way. I will do a review on that soon. I really want to give my own thoughts on those films. It's great. They're great. Excellent! Since the creators always took influence from Doctor Who. Again, I want to talk about Bill and Ted in my own time. Be sure to expect it on the channel Cybermaster. I have all kinds of content on there, not just Doctor Who. I call it Cybermaster because I'm a Doctor Who fan. Yes, I can call it Time Lord 18, but I want to make sure to separate itself from how it started, how my channel, my main channel, which is the one I'm using for this video, started. Like, I started on this channel, public channel, being called Time Lord 18. I didn't wasn't good at naming still aren't. I just make up whatever random things. But that's why I changed my name quite a lot on the channels, as you noticed, because I couldn't pick up a good because I couldn't pick up any good names, and you keep changing them. Of course, this one's technically the same name as why I have four, super henshin. But in Japanese though, super combined with transformation is cho henshin. So it's basically the same. It's basically the same as before, just more accurate than the Japanese saying. Since, as you know, henshin is the iconic line. Interesting enough, YouTube and Mercury Falcon does a good deep dive into the history of Kamen Rider. So go check it out if you're interested. If I could leave links, I would do it instead of you going to have to search for it. I apologize, but I'm not that great of a YouTuber, so anyway. It was immortal. So after that, the Kings discuss his immortality. That's what they found. And for now, they need to find a way to beat this bastard. Well, Hercules gets Jeremy's attention through a sewing pin. And he was doing some sewing in his cage. A little bit of comedicness. He's stoic with a serious face, but outside that, he's just doing funny things in the back. He's just doing funny things while talking. It's kind of hard to take it seriously though. I get it, though, because they want to have been do more funny moments now since he's a good guy. I'd be truly helping on the King-Ohger's next episode. Honest, I thought Hercules was a despicable human being when we first meet him. But unsurprisingly enough, he was actually a good guy the whole time. But had to be the villain. Makes me love that son of a bitch more. He was so good at being the villain. It was the perfect act. Man, I have a feeling that it wasn't originally written to be to actually that all be an act. He was generally a villain. But the Secrets of King Hercules did give us hints of him actually seeing his good side. And we see hints of that. Shane the show didn't really show us any hints that he might have been good. Again, probably keep up the illusion, but small hints would have been better. Not something that won't be distracting, but viewers can pick up on and wonder, is he really that bad? And he's so happy that he's not really a bad guy when the reveal happened. I don't know. I'd say the Secrets of King Hercules is pretty pointless, since they just explain the Ultra Caliber Zero in the show. So it was just pretty like just to show off the Ultra Caliber, but we already had a Secrets of King Hercules story in the show itself. You know? But when we make a Secrets of King Hercules video show, why don't we make it be a show that shows the true side of Hercules? It's good side. Well, it's his calculation plans behind the scenes when Doug Dead isn't looking. Like Brody's pissed at Doug Dead. You know, basically, he's basically created by Doug Dead. And he passes out and goes to sleep. Typical. By the way, how can some people sleep with their eyes open? It's creepy. Meanwhile, Doug. So, anyway, Jeremy talks to Hercules while making graves for the soldiers who eventually fall. Jeremy's a good person. Rackies believes that Jeremy has one of a royal symbol as well, similar to the other kings. Even though Jeremy's father was banished, but he was but the first king children couldn't let him run away. Still find an interesting choice that the show cast the same actor who played the first king to play Rackley's dad. It's kind of weird. One from viewers that Rackley's is also, that Gamer Rackley's could be born a long, long time ago. But basically say that the people who shoot them don't age like normal people. They're going to say they age quite different. They age more slower. And they lived quite a long time. But they keep this fact a secret from the kingdom. I didn't think of that one. Didn't really probably think it through. So I want to see own theories of what they could have done a little differently with the story. I want to learn that the one guy Kamajan pretending to be the real one was a very good person, really cared about Gira. You can even tell who's a fake when that the soldier was coming in disguise. He gave up his life. And that deserves respect. We never knew him that long, but you can sense he was a good person. They didn't have to actually show us how he died. They could just kept being killed off screen, being dead for some time. He's been dead for years. Not even Rackley's knew. And the show really cleverly hints at him being Carmagen at the start of the season. When you meet Carmagen, and notice he has the same finger gesture. Small visual storytelling. Anyway, female ones are testing how long tried. Anyway, Rackley's says that reason that hit Jeremy's lips so long for the other bungo rock. Why he's never changed, since he looks since he's half human. Because realize that he has the gift of immortality. The gift of immortality. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to press play there. As Jeremy reveals a stone in his chest. That's basically what reason he's been kept alive for such a long time. That's the key to defeating Grody. Meanwhile, wants to test her attacks on Gira, since he is also immortal, but but Gira did say a good point. He didn't ask to be immortal. But that really makes him upset. As a doctor, she saw many people die due to many natural and unnatural causes. Wouldn't it be better if people could live a long life? Live for a long time. I do like that idea. No, that's not what I meant. Let me rephrase that. What I mean is, I like the idea this episode is taken with the ideology of death. Is it true? Is it about the downs or the up and down sides of immortality? From both characters, Himeno and Jeremy were perfect choices for the story. Himeno's a doctor. She saw she had to witness many people die. So she believes big immortality might help people. Jeremy, however, lived quite a long time, and that's never really helped him. After all, Jeremy reveals his wish a little bit later. As he reveals his wish is to grow old and die with the others, his friends. That's actually showing the quite opposites of their views on immortality. I like the idea. It has been done in stories before, but I like how Super Sentai is tackling this. After all, immortality can be a good thing, but it's also a double-edged sword. And also, like, would that really make anyone happy? Gil's White says something similar. Gil says something similar to Himeno. And she determines that Gira, being her human, will grow old and die like a human. He may be immortal, but he's only immortal to physical damage. To outer damage. Inner damage will kill him. So basically, he can die of old age like a normal human. No one suspected. And she's a doctor, so I'll take her word for it. I think that's pretty cool. Cool. She actually says that Gil was definitely worried. This episode is great. I say it's one of the best episodes of the finale arc. So yeah, Jimmy volunteers to let Reed Himeno test us out. To test us up on him since he's immortal. As Grody officially wakes up, as he was a creation created by Doug Dead to kill. But yet Grody can turn into has a human one, unlike the other than the other jesters. Why is that? I don't think it's probably explained, or I just didn't pay attention. But I'll get to that in a bit later. When he attacks the town, as the Kings get ready to fight, Jeremy and Himeno will be taking on Grody. As well, flashbacks reveal that they also reveal that Grody is dead, and then he's a walking corpse himself. Something to do with his own power control him, be able to keep him, make him move around like a normal being. He's just a walking, talking corpse with a mind. So, the only instinct, only wishes for death, and the only instinct is for killing. Basically, he got the stone into Jeremy's chest, and so the fire of Grody basically bring him back from the dead. You know, as he now learns something. True, eternal life could be good, but they all could end up like Grody. They can lose the sense of lose the sense of what they are if they die. There are a lot of other shows that tackle the idea, George, the downsides of immortality. Because in a lot of stories, it's always glorified as something good, amazing power and stuff. But I like how stories that give a realistic approach on it, that may seem good on the outside, but can also be bad to the same person. Like the character of Shilda in Doctor Who. She was just a normal village girl. She was just a normal Viking girl from the Viking village. But she died. The doctor brought her back to life with a stone that made her immortal as well. And you look at her consequences, what he did what he had to do, what he thought was right. Well, not right. He did what he could to keep her alive, though. So yeah. Of course, that he met her around different times. As she's gone by me. That's gonna be the one. Big old talk about Automobile Series 7, Series 9 on my 7 Master channel. May. Well, like she's doesn't have a sense of purpose, and most of her memories are gone. After all, the break contains so much memories. She's lived for thousands of years. So she doesn't remember anything about her past. Anything about the Viking village or how she died. Just blame the doctor for making her this way. I like when shows and movies show the downside of immortality, a realistic point of what it's like. It's very smart. Yeah. Jeremy and Emmanuel managed to come to an understanding of each other. Jeremy can now live like a normal person, go old and die. You can die like the rest of the King-Ohgers. He's truly risking his life on the battlefield. Well, he's not alive, but, he's a villain. So, we end the episode on a cliffhanger. With him once again bringing the reign of the fury of the gods. As the Battle of Ohsama grueling commences in episode 47. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel, notification bell, we always discuss the future. I'll see you guys later, episode 47. I'm going to see how much time I got left, if I can play games or not. If not, just watch YouTube for the rest of the bit, for the rest of the hours, before going to bed. Thank you, I'll see you guys later. Sayonara.